guys, it's Dean and welcome to Dean's Den. And today I'm going to talk about dirty old cars. Now, the reason I am putting so much out there about this show is this is revolutionary for the entire detailing community. This is huge. This is the first time that detailing is actually in Hollywood on TV and the front of any show. We've been the backdrop of a few different shows. There's different shows where they paint the car, they do restorations, and then detailing gets a mention. This show is about detailing. That's what makes it so cool. And Aaron Knox and Jamie Buchanan are two fantastic guys. They have hearts of gold. They've been out there supporting other detailers, helping anybody they possibly could. And these guys wear their hearts on their sleeves. So it's so important that we get behind this show and promote it because this is huge. I don't know if you understand the potential of this show. This show can not only bring us more income, bring us more customers, get us more exposure. This is huge because it can get us out there and keep us on TV. This can actually go further and further and further. Detailing is getting noticed. It started with YouTube, okay? And when ceramic coating came along and YouTube was already there, it propelled it even further. This is the next step in getting detailing recognized as a serious trade. There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that goes into this and a lot of education. We don't have to go to college or university to get educated, but believe me, there's a lot of research and development that goes into running a detailing business if you want to be successful and you want to be the top tier of detailing. There's an awful lot of work that goes into this. And we owe it not only to these guys, but to everybody that was ahead of them and beat the pavement so hard for all of us. The podcasters, the detailing icons, the YouTubers. Every single time somebody mentions detailing, it's helping all of us get exposure and all of our potential customers get a better understanding of what detailing actually is and separate detailing from washing cars. There's a huge difference between the two. And this is going to solidify that. We need to stand behind this 110%. That's why I am joining a lot of my friends and beating the pavement and telling everybody, don't just watch the show, post it in your groups, your personal groups, tell people to watch this show. It's so important. We need to get the numbers out there and we need to wave this flag as much as possible because these guys are helping us. It's not a show for us to watch to learn about detailing. That is not the premise of the show. The premise of the show is the potential of what we can do with a car that's been neglected. And they show in this show all the different services we provide and all the different techniques we use to get these cars into showroom condition or clean condition. Because some of these cars are pretty bad. They're pretty rough, but it's amazing the turnover on these cars. If you watch this show, you're going to be amazed at the difference. They're taking these cars out of barns and backyards, and I mean, these cars are bad. I mean, they're covered in mold, they're covered in, all kinds of stuff. So, this is amazing because this show demonstrates the services that we all can provide for our customers. This is geared for our customer base. The more of us that make noise about this show, the more it's going to drive it forward and help all of us in the long run. So I would like to thank everybody for their time, and I want to thank everybody that got us to this point. I mean, there was a lot of people involved to get this to become a reality, because if it wasn't for people like, and I'm going to name them, okay, Jimbo Balaam, Ivan LaCroix, Pan the organizer, okay, Scott Blade, Darren Priest. There's a ton of people involved that brought detailing together, brought us into the spotlight, you know, brought detailers out in the forefront for us to follow. And if it wasn't for these guys taking those steps in the beginning, we would never have gotten to this point. It's so important, that we support this show. Anyways, I just want to thank you guys. This is fantastic. I am so thankful that this show exists. Now, this show is on every Wednesday night on the History Channel. Okay? It will be streaming on other services eventually. It is a brand new show. But please get the word out there. Get people watching this show. And let's get detailing out there in front of everybody so it becomes a household name and people understand exactly what it is. This is huge for us. This is the biggest billboard we have ever had to advertise detailing, and it's so important that for once all of us in detailing stand together and promote this together and move forward together. It's only going to benefit all of us by helping these guys promote this show. And I can't thank the History Channel enough for taking a chance on our services and building a show around it. This took a lot of work, and I've spoken to Aaron and I've spoken to Jamie about this, and there's a lot of work that goes into this show behind the scenes, and the camera work and everything else that's involved with this show, all the editing that goes into it. There's tons and tons of hours pumped into this show, and this is all for our benefit. We're the guys that are going to benefit, okay? So please get it out there, promote this show, and let's help these guys continue to be in the spotlight and be out there every single week advertising for us. All right? Thanks a lot for your time, guys, and honestly, I appreciate everything that everybody does. Okay? All the best to everybody, and thank you again for your time.